How's everybody doing tonight, guys? Good evening. This is Jonathan Tatan Gonzalez from TRONIX Travels and Eats. And tonight, we traveled all the way to the city of Somerton, Arizona to try night food, or what we would call street food. Now, I grew up in this town in Somerton, Arizona, and I've tried most of its cuisine, everything from Chinese food to fast food to your typical tacos or what we call again night food, what I like to call night food. In this case, we're gonna eat one of my favorites, a good old-fashioned hot dog. And here in the city of Somerton, right in the middle of their main street, you will find these great, awesome hot dogs called Hot Dogs Mexicali. Alright guys, so we have ordered our food and we got a hot dog and an order of french fries. And we'll tell you a little bit about this place. It's been open since 2008, so they've been going strong for 16 years here in the great, what's called the best little city in Arizona. Super good hot dogs. I've had these guys numerous times, and as soon as we get it, we're gonna show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so we just got our food and it doesn't disappoint, I gotta tell you, just like I remember them. It looks great, it looks super delicious. Check it out. Wow, right? Wow. So one thing that we could tell you about these hot dogs is, if you noticed on the bread, it's not your typical hot dog bun. The people here at Hot Dogs Mexicali, they use a special bread that's custom made for them. It's a Spanish bread called pan Virginia. It's a bread that's typically used for tortas and stuff like that in Mexico. We also ordered an order of fries. They were kind enough to put a little bit of chorizo on top of them, and we topped them off with mayo, which is what we like, but they also have a bunch of other options. They have your ketchup, mustard, nacho cheese, beans, grilled onions, fresh cut onions, fresh tomato, a lot of toppings that you could put on your hot dog and on your fries as well. I personally got it with only grilled onions, chorizo, mayo, and nacho cheese, which is how I like to eat them. So here's what it looks like. Can't wait to bite into this guy. Super delicious. It smells amazing. The bread is nice and soft. Oh, another thing, the bread isn't toasted or anything like that. It's actually steamed. It's in a bed of water with a little bit of, it's like a covering that allows the steam from the boiling water to come through, and that's how they warm up their bread, which makes them nice and fluffy and really squishy and really nice and warm as well. So here we go, Hot Dogs Mexicali. I don't know if you can see my reaction, but god darn it, these things are good. I only wish I could eat more like I used to, so I can eat 2 or 3 of these. Another thing that's unique about these hot dogs is not your basic hot dog. It is the hot dog itself is bacon wrapped. And the way if you saw in the images as they're cooking it, that same bacon grease soaks into the hot dog and gives it a very unique taste. And it creates a hot dog to become very crunchy as well, because it's getting almost fried as opposed to just heated up on the grill. So that combination, along with the grilled onions, the mayo, which is one of my favorite condiments, and the nacho cheese and the soft bread, can't go wrong with that. Now we also did order fries. The fries again look like this. Freshly made, as you saw. They're made to order, so it might take a couple of minutes, so make sure you're patient. But I topped them off with chorizo and a little bit of mayo. They're nice and crunchy. I know there's a lot of people who say there's a certain fast food restaurant that has the best fries, but it's hard to beat these. I mean, the fresh, crispy fries, that's in my opinion the best way to eat a french fry. So as soon as it comes out, once a french fry gets cold, even if you warm it up, it's not the same. But this way, nice and crunchy right out of the oil, super great taste. They pour just enough salt on them. That's it, no more other condiments, just salted. And I added the chorizo and the mayo. You can add ketchup to yours, nacho cheese, whatever you like, but this is how I like to eat them. Great stuff. I always like to let you guys know what we're drinking as well. And one of the cool things about Hot Dogs Mexicali here in Somerton, you can get your usual sodas. You know, you got your Coke, your orange soda, Squirt, 7-Up, a bunch of different options. But something that makes them very unique, that is not easily found all over the place, it's this guy. Right here. Glass Coca-Cola bottle. And if you know, you know. These guys, it's half a liter, medio litro. These come directly from Mexico. And those of you who've been fortunate enough to try this kind of soda, even though it is Coke, it does taste very, very different than what we're used to here in the United States. I believe, I've heard, I don't know the actual truth, but I believe it's because of the sugar they use. It's cane sugar versus corn syrup that we use here in the States. So this soda itself, and the fact that it's in glass, if you have an opportunity, you have to try this yourself, because it's such a different taste that you can only get out of a glass bottle from Soda de Mexico. This thing is a great way to top off your food. Nice bite of hot dog, some fries, and a drink of an ice cold Coca-Cola glass. Whew, that's something that's very hard to beat. You can't beat that taste. You can't match that taste unless you have the actual product itself. So the food is great. The food is amazing, and we're gonna finish eating because we don't want it to get cold. It is nighttime outside, and we're gonna put all the information for Hot Dogs Mexicali here. So if you want to make a day trip or maybe a date night with your significant other, you could come down to Somerton. It's only about 10 miles from Yuma, about 8 miles from San Luis, Arizona. It's right in the middle. You could come to Hot Dogs Mexicali and you can come enjoy a hot dog, get some french fries. They do sell other stuff too. We're gonna put it here, put the menu on for you guys, and you can come and get some good food. The pricing is very, very accessible, and I can tell you this personally, it's worth every penny. So we're gonna finish our food and we're gonna show you some more information and more images. And yeah, I hope you guys get to come down here and enjoy it yourselves. ¿Qué onda, jefe? ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Qué piensa aquí del Hot Dogs Mexicali?
They're one of the best hot dogs. Sí,
¿Cuánto tiempo tienes ya viniendo aquí, carnal?
un rato desde que comenzaron, creo.
¿Comenzaron? Dime la neta, carnal. ¿Cuántos te puedes comer? ¿Cuántos hot dogs te comes?
Unos 2, 3,
Ingasu. Está bueno, macizo el show. ¿Y qué onda? ¿Cómo te lo preparas?
con todo.
¿Qué es todo?
Pues ni sé. Tiene chorizo, cebolla, tiene de todo. No sé, pero está bueno. Son
¿Y
mis
qué
favoritos.
onda? ¿Y las papas también le entras a las papas?
Sí, las papas con poquito queso y así también.
¿Y qué onda? ¿Le recomiendas a la raza que se vengan a comer un hot dog aquí a Hot Dogs Mexicali?
Sí, son uno de los mejores que a mí me gusta.
Mejor no se pudo haber dicho, familia. Así que caigan a Somerton, come on down to Somerton, Hot Dogs Mexicali. You will not regret it. I guarantee it. Alright guys, so we just made it back home. We want to say thank you for watching the video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and share this video with everybody you know so they can have some very good food too. Thank you guys from TRONIX Travels and Eats. We'll see you guys next time.